My first campus resource is the student planning tool. That's an online resource brought to you by BW. On it, you can access the class list, what is mandatory for your major and minor, and how many credits you have. Obviously, you need above 12, I think it is, to be a full-time student. So like you can like budget with that and like see how many you're going to take in a year, and if you're going to take any summer classes. Um, this helps students succeed because like it's a really good planning tool, kind of like for your future. um, I used this during FYE, obviously when we did our classes, but I also used it for my summer classes to see like what I want to take in the summer and if it's available. So like that's how I've used it though thus far. Uh, Another campus resources is the academic learning services. The one I used was in the Ritter Library. It was the Writing Center, and for my English class, we had a lot of different like writing assignments that were like kind of like broad and prompt in the prompt. And so I went to these services to talk to somebody to kind of like help me break it down into smaller chunks when it was like a big writing assignment. But other than my own personal example, it'll help students succeed because there's one for like every class. Like there's more than just writing. I just had to go for writing, but then there's math, and like literally every subject you want, there's going to be a tutoring service for it. And then my last campus resource is the Dimensions of Wellness. And like that doesn't sound like a resource, but inside of it are like all the different dimensions, including like physical health and stuff. And during FYE, we were talking about the dimensions of wellness in my health class. And some resources I learned with that were like how many like classes are offered in the rec. Like Insanity, it's a workout class, and it is actually so hard. And but I went to it, and like that is like a resource like I learned from my dimensions of wellness, if that makes sense. Um, all of these like things can be used in the future to help myself to plan out classes, to see what I need for next year, to keep me active and fit. The dimensions of wellness also like showed like the mental health services, and if I ever need that, like I will know what mental health services we have. And then obviously, if there's a big project again for me, I can go back to the writing center. I can go talk about math with somebody, all that kind of good stuff. Um, One piece of advice that I have for future students is don't procrastinate. That was my biggest enemy, and I did it to myself. Uh, just don't procrastinate. Like I don't know what else to tell you. Just don't do it. Uh, you're coming from somebody who does it a lot. Time management is huge, so just kind of like use your planner to plan things out and like talk about like when you want to do it, not just that you want to do it, but like when, so the time management falls into place easier. Don't procrastinate, and it'll be easy.